February of this year, the only snowstorm we had, I went out to shovel some snow, and it was about 2:30 in the morning, and I twisted wrong, and I made my back go out, and so I laid in the snow for a little while till I could get my composure, and came in the house, and it got so bad that I wasn't able to get up off the floor. And so the only way I could move about in my house was to lay on my stomach and drag myself from furniture item that could hold my weight. The pain just wouldn't end, and so it was night after night of not sleeping. I got to a place where I was laying there on the floor, and I was looking at my life, and the devil was looking at my life, and he was telling me, you know what, look at where you're at. What have you become? What are you? What's your value? I was begging God each night to either heal me or kill me, because the pain was so horrific, and I didn't have pain pills because they didn't give you pain pills, but they'd give me sleeping pills, and I had tried them and they didn't do anything. But I was at a point where I thought, you know what, one or two of them didn't do anything, but I know the whole bottle would. And so I was laying on a cot on the floor because I couldn't get up the bed or anything else, and so I rolled over to grab that bottle to take those pills and just to put myself out of my misery, and the bottle wasn't there. So I just begged God to help me, and finally from exhaustion, it had been 4 days since I went to sleep, finally from exhaustion I fell asleep. I asked my sister the next day, I said I was looking for my sleeping pills, and she said, I didn't like the way you were talking the other day, so I hid them. Wow. That Sunday I came to church. I didn't come to church because I wanted to come. I came out of obligation, and I sat in the back wing, and I was just sitting there, just being there, really wasn't participating. And Danielle was singing that day, and she said, the Lord's impressed upon me that there's someone here that's suffering from neck and back pain, and he wants you to know that he hasn't forgot about you, that you're going to get better. And when I heard it, it just was kind of overwhelming to hear that. And that Wednesday, when I went to therapy, I have to sign in, and they tell you, what are your symptoms, and I really didn't have any symptoms. I didn't have that horrible, mind-numbing pain. I have numbness in my feet still, and some numbness in my legs, but I didn't have it. And so I said no symptoms. And so then I went in and I talked to my chiropractor, and I told him, I said, this is what's going on. And I said, I know there's 500 people, I know there's thousands of people to go to the summit, but I am claiming that, and I'm claiming that for other people, because God's big enough that I wasn't the only person that Sunday that had back issues, neck issues, that everybody that needed that, God's big enough that it was for everybody. The summit is a place where lives are made different. And I think that's the biggest thing, and that's the reason I come here, and the reason I continue to come here is because that I really feel that lives are made different here, and my life has been made different. I've been to church ever since I've been alive. I come from multiple generations of pastors, and you think, well, I've got everything I need. I'm 53 years old. What else could I need to come to church for? But the Lord works in my life continually, and He's blessed me to be a part of the summit. And so I just wanted to share my story in hopes that maybe somebody else needed to hear what I heard, and to know that God hasn't forgot you, that He's a big God and He's able to do whatever you need Him to do.